Aloha and welcome to my meditation. My name is Debra Baker and I'm so grateful that you have joined us for this little while. I'm coming to you from the island of Maui in Hawaii. And it is beautiful. It's not quite sunny right now, but let's get started, shall we? I hope you can hear the waves, but they're not too loud. So let's begin with our 3 nice, really deep breaths. Filling up our lungs, releasing it slowly. Now take a much deeper breath. Fill up all of your lungs, front and back, sides. Hold it for a moment and release it. And now take the deepest breath you've taken all day. Really fill up your lungs. And then let it go slowly. I'm here on Maui celebrating my 20th wedding anniversary, our 20th wedding anniversary. And I've heard conversations because I have a chance to interact with other people in lots of different ways, 12-step meetings. And we were talking about relationships. And I today would like to talk about our relationships with our higher power. Whether you call it God or any name, whatever you call it, it doesn't matter. We're gonna look into that, but first we're going to begin by relaxing our bodies. So imagine that the water is the perfect temperature, or maybe if you don't like to be in water, you are on a raft, and you can feel this relaxation. So whether you are horizontal doing this meditation or not, imagine that you are. And that you can just feel this relaxation in your back, in your glutes. Just like sinking all the way through, like there are all these little trapdoors in your back, the backs of your legs, and your glutes, back of your head, back of your arms. And they open up and all your stress and tension goes out. And you feel that relaxation just moving through your body. So all along the back of your head, all the way through your head to your face. So just feel your face let go. Maybe your lips part a little. Your jaw relaxes. Your eyes become like pools. Oh, the ocean's getting really loud. Your neck lets go, relaxes, your shoulders sink down a little, your shoulders relax. Your arms relax, your triceps, your biceps, your elbows, your muscles in your lower arms, your hands, your rib cage relaxes, your waist, your pelvis. Feel all your glutes relax, your hips, your abdominal muscles. Your legs, all the way through your legs, backs of your legs, now all the way through the middle of your legs to the fronts of your legs, your quads, your knees, your shins, all the way up to the tips of your toes, and just imagine floating on this perfect body of water in perfect temperature, and you are just letting it all go. And so I invite you to think about how often do you have conversations with your higher power, with God? How often do you pray? How often do you listen? And I think meditation is a form of listening. And this is not at all like a criticism or like critique or in any way meant to make you feel bad. It's a revelation, a thought. How often do I have conversations with my higher power? What is my relationship with my higher power? And what is the quality of those conversations? You know, there are certainly times when we need to ask and ask and ask again. What is mine to do? What comes next? Guide me, God, guide me. And that's a request. There are certainly times when all of that is appropriate. If you think about any relationship you have with a person, you have all sorts of conversations with them, not just requests, not just listening, but a whole wide variety of it. But let's shift for a second now from thinking about what type of conversations you have and think about your concept of your higher power. What does your higher power seem like to you? How would you define it, him, her? There's no right or wrong answer to who or what your higher power is. No one gets to tell you who or what your higher power is. And I think it's relevant for me to talk about my concept of my higher power, which is that it's an energy, it's a force. It's, the acronym is good orderly direction. And I feel like when I align my energy, my humanness, my human thoughts, my human energy with that good orderly direction, with the one presence and the one power, things go better for me. I feel more at peace. I am able to be of better service to those around me. And so what if it were really easy? Simple, maybe not easy, but simple. What if it were really simple? Where we just let go. So let's just listen to the waves and take a little time letting go. Imagine that when we let go, when we stop trying to be the director and stop trying to be willful, this is what I want, and we instead shift our thoughts to our higher power. What is best for us? What does our infinite soul What did our infinite soul have in mind for this human experience? And how can I more fully align myself with that? What if your infinite soul came here to be happy? But not just that surface kind of, laughing at a joke happy, but this deep sense of joy and contentment, that sense that all is well with the world, that I came here to experience the fullness of humanity, the fullness of a human experience. What does that feel like? And if you are experiencing something right now that feels like it's getting in the way of that, ask your higher power, what can I do to more fully experience what I came here to experience? I suggest that the one presence and the one power is pure love energy. Pure love energy. And so when we align ourselves with our higher power, we allow more and more and more love into our experience. Are you willing to allow more love into your life? Just more of the divine love, more of the love that comes from the infinite, not so much love from people, because we're all having human experiences, and so in that nature we are imperfect because we are living through our human experiences. Our infinite souls are perfect, and the more we align ourselves with our infinite souls, the more fully we are able to be divine love, to love ourselves, to love others. I am willing to allow more love into my heart. Can you just think that with me? I am willing to allow more love into my heart. I am willing to allow more love into my heart. I choose to be an expression of infinite love. That may seem like a tall order, but I don't know that it is. I think that we are all expressions of infinite love when we relax and allow ourselves to be. When we remember who we truly are, which is expressions of the infinite. Some people like to say a child of God. I choose to be an expression of infinite love. I choose to be an expression of infinite love. You are infinite love expressing, whether you realize it or not. So I invite you to realize that by being here infinite love, God, the one presence and the one power, is expressing right here as you. In, through, and as you. And when we acknowledge and embrace our infinite selves, we allow the infinite to be more fully present on earth. Take one more nice deep breath. And just sit and enjoy the waves for a moment. So thank you again for joining me here on Maui. Let's take another nice, really deep breath. And know that the infinite presence is always expressing as you, whether you realize it or not. And the more you align yourself with the infinite, the better your life is, the more joy you experience, the more love. And I just want to remind you that you are whole and perfect exactly as you are. And the one presence moving in, through, and as me honors and recognizes the one presence, the infinite, the God moving in, through, and as you. In other words, namaste. Have a wonderful day. I will see you next week from Kauai.